guys, today we got something special for you. We have a multi-battle, and I don't think this was possible over Wi-Fi in previous generations. It was possible, but you have to be doing local play. But now that we can do this on Wi-Fi, there are so many possibilities. It's really cool. Basically, it's just a 2-on-2 battle, and it was me and my man pokeaimMD. Talk to the people real quick.
What's good, guys? I'm Joey, and I'm here. We're gonna narrate this battle, show you some destruction. The Jofu.
All kinds of destruction.
The Jofu combination.
Jofu combination. Fusion. Anyway, so we're going to be going against my man, I guess he goes by Duncan Knee Deep now. And my other boy, StylesX2. And if you look at the team preview here, which is pretty crazy, there's like millions of Pokemon on the screen. You can see that there's just, I don't, you have the picture pulled up, right, Joey? I'm not looking at it.
No, I'm not looking at it either. I'm just going off of what you're saying.
Well, either way, we ended up bringing these 6 Pokemon. You can see them on the screen right now. And they brought some pretty threatening Pokemon themselves. And at one point, something cool happens. But anyways, we're going to get into the battle and show you guys what happened. Alright, so I decided to lead off with my Smeargle because I thought that it'd be best to get up the Sticky Web as soon as possible. I thought it'd be the most beneficial move to both of our teams because obviously we're working together here, and slow Pokemon on the other side of the field is always a good thing unless it's just super bulky.
And I figured I'd lead off with Mamoswine because looking at the opponents, like possible choices, I thought Braylon was going to be a lead since it could beat Smeargle. So I figured I'd give shofu some support and try and Icicle Crash that thing to knock it out.
Now I'm gonna go for the Stick Web. Like I said, he goes straight for the Mach Punch, which is actually a very good move because if he didn't go for the Mach Punch, he ran the risk of just dying immediately.
And I went for Icicle Crash and I missed, and that was just devastating. Had he chose to do different moves in the following turn, it would have definitely led us at like a big disadvantage.
And his Gyarados is going to take out my Smeargle. So it looks like they confided in themselves to just take out my Smeargle as soon as possible. They didn't want all the hazards on the field. So I'm going to send out my Mawile Mega Evolve, get nice and powerful, nice and bulky, nice and strong.
This thing is too strong with huge power.
Way too strong.
And I ended up going for Icicle Crash. Kind of surprised that he didn't go for Mach Punch. I guess he didn't know if my Mamoswine was Adamant or Jolly, and since he has Jolly Loom, he thought maybe he could have outsped, but I outspeed him. Thankfully, you know, I'm able to take him out. So that's why the miss didn't really matter too much in the previous turn.
Yeah, that's true. And he's going to go for the Dragon Dance, which kind of scared me, but then again, I didn't really know the raw power of this combination that we had on our side of the field here, especially now that I'm going to go for the Swords Dance. And after this thing gets a Swords Dance, it's killing everything. Nothing is living.
It is literally killing everything. Our opponent sends out Gengar. We decided this turn that we would both attack Gyarados just because I have a Scizor and an Aegislash left, so I'm not really scared of Gengar, as we could check it. So we decided that we would like Sucker Punch and Ice Shard the Gyarados just in case it did live the Sucker Punch right there, so we didn't want it to live.
And they made a weird play here. They thought I was going to Sucker Punch the Gengar, so he actually used Focus Blast on his Gyarados, thinking that if he used Focus Blast on his Gyarados that the Sucker Punch wouldn't affect it, but that's not how Sucker Punch works. Sucker Punch works by if they use any attacking move for any period, for any reason, they'll get hit by Sucker Punch. So it was a bad move. They didn't really know. I guess he didn't really know the mechanics of it, but
it did help us though, because it confirmed that Gengar only had attacking moves, which means if we wanted to, we can just Sucker Punch that thing. He ended up going out to Ditto. Sticky Web doesn't affect Ditto because Ditto transforms afterwards into the Pokemon, then gets a Scarf. But we were able to knock that out with the Sucker Punch. I tried going for Icicle Crash on the Gengar, and you know, I go down to that Focus Blast.
So now he's gonna send out this monster right here. Straight up monster.
Oh my God.
And not only that, he's gonna Mega Evolve with his Gengar. Everybody's gonna Mega Evolve right now. It's amazing.
This is when we have 4 Megas on the screen. Just looks like Digimon. It's just so powerful right now.
All kinds of Mega Evolution right now. So I think right now we decided to, what did we do? I don't really remember.
I decided to Bullet Punch the Gengar.
Gengar, right?
Because I wanted to try and basically just, like, I wanted to bring it low enough because I wasn't sure actually if Aegislash later on would be able to knock it out with Shadow Sneak. So I figured, okay, I'll Bullet Punch the Gengar. It can't OHKO any of us. And they decided to actually double team Mawile.
Yeah, they made a really good move. He decided to fake me out on my side and then go for the Shadow Ball on my Mawile because it was a big threat. It was a very big threat. And the fact that they just faked me out, did all that damage to me, means that he can take me out this turn with his Kangaskhan. And I wasn't really able to do anything at all except for take out his Gengar there, but...
Yeah, I was looking back at this play because me and Shofu were talking to each other. That was one of the cool things about this. We can talk to each other about what moves we're going to do when we attack. And I was kind of thinking it might have been a misplay that we didn't attack the Kangaskhan with the Mawile just because Kangaskhan was definitely the biggest threat on his opponent.
Definitely.
Like, outside.
Now that I think about it, the Gengar being on the field didn't even like really scare me or anything.
It was just there.
We could have easily double attacked the Kangaskhan and just took it out.
And then Shofu just sends out a useless Excadrill at this point because it's just gonna die to a Azumarill.
Straight up evaporate. That Bullet Punch did so much damage though. Oh my lord! It's neutral now, so it's still kind of surprising to see a Bullet Punch not do that much damage to an Azumarill. But yeah, he just goes straight for the Aqua Jet and just takes my soul with him on the way out.
And then this Kangaskhan starts powering up with Power Up Punch. Kind of scared me because I was like, what do I do right here? I can't BP the Kangaskhan because it won't knock it out. It's too bulky. So I figured I might as well get rid of an Azumarill. That way, hopefully, Aegislash can take on Kangaskhan one-on-one because I know that my Scizor is dying this turn to a return, and I really didn't know what I should do.
I still can't believe you died to this, man.
I know.
I cannot believe it.
I thought it would live with like 1 HP just based on like the damage that it was doing. But I don't know. This is where the battle gets interesting.
Yeah, because now it's all up to Joey. All 3 of my Pokemon are just gone, so it's all on him. But we can still talk and determine what moves would possibly be the best. Yeah.
Definitely. I went for King Shield because I had to scout. If he had Earthquake, we lost. If he had Sucker Punch or Shadow Claw or Crunch, we're still in this. He ended up going for the Shadow Claw, got off a King Shield, lowered his attack, and you can go, Shofu.
So right here, me and Joey were debating on whether he should go for another King Shield or whether he should just go straight for the Sacred Sword because... Wait, no, that's next turn.
It's coming up right now.
All right, so we decided to go for the Sacred Sword here because the situation Styles was in, it kind of called for him to go for the normal type move so that he wouldn't touch the King Shield and lose 2 stages of attack. So by going straight for the Sacred Sword, knowing that he would go for a normal attack, it would kind of clinch the victory for us. But then again, he didn't have to go for a normal move. It was kind of a 50-50 play, but it was pretty much like really obvious to me because if he didn't go for that, he ran a higher chance of losing the battle.
Yeah, that's why I was debating it because I was like, Shofu, it's too obvious that he could go for Fake Out or Return or something and it won't activate King Shield. But, the plays. The Jofu just coming through.
Nice and powerful Jofu.
It was a great way to finish the battle.
Yeah, and definitely. These battles are really, really fun. You guys should definitely try them out. Not only that, Joey is going to have another battle that we did with the same people. Different team, same people. It's going to be on his channel. I don't know when. Today? Later? Or tomorrow?
Yeah, probably today.
Alright, so he's going to have a battle, same kind of battle with different teams on his channel later. So go check him out. His channel's in the description below. And yeah.
Oh, I got a question. For all you subscribers out there, does anybody have any adaptability scrolls?
Oh my lord.
Yes?
Oh my
if you do, PM me, please.
Alright, thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all that. If you haven't already, make sure to go check out Joey. His channel's in the description once again. And we'll be back with another battle one of these days. No, I'm kidding. Probably tomorrow.
Later.
See ya. Scroll.
Scroll.